In the building was good. Good old Tuesday. Had to take a week off last week. Not explaining why. Just know we're back.
Just technical difficulties. That's all it was. No yesterday. Those technical difficulties. And then we just said, hey, what was there to talk about? The Four Nations hockey, which was great. USA did their thing. They lost. But that
trash All-Star weekend.
That shit was more exciting. Yeah, than the trash All-Star shit. McClung did the three-peat. There you go. You wrapped up the week.
Trash. All that shit was trash. I watched the 3-point contest. I did have the dunk contest on, but it was all right.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie.
It
was all right.
What did everybody else do? That's the thing.
Castles did what he did, but it wasn't. It's overhyped, man.
Nobody did anything.
Yeah, no.
Besides McClung. That's it. When you got a one-man show, it sucks.
They need to just do it like they used to do it, man. And these contracts, they need to start making these superstars get in this dunk contest. That's all we know. The ones that can, like Ja Morant, Zion, those guys, when they come in, we need to see them. That's what we want to see. We don't care about all this. They can go get
what they want. They don't want to
get it. I know, but they can get it. And people be saying get dunkers off the street and the people in the dunk leagues and all that. But this the NBA. None of them are in the NBA. We don't want to see people. We don't want to see people that ain't in the NBA doing dunk contests. It's the NBA.
I'd rather see those dunkers than fucking these trash dudes.
Well, yes, if it wasn't the NBA, it's the NBA.
We want the NBA.
No, I want NBA players, yo. At least sign them to a 10-day contract. Then they got to be NBA players.
On a team. Yeah, just sign up. Hey, look, we're gonna give
What's the point? If they not NBA players, what's the point? It's the NBA
All-Star Weekend. That's all this is about.
Yes, from NBA players. It's NBA All-Star Weekend.
The NBA players are sitting in the crowd watching.
Bro, baseball, hockey, nobody will ever bring outside people to do that. It's not going to ever happen. So the NBA has to do something. Dog, Kobe even did the dunk contest.
Yeah, that was back in 97.
Yes, but they need to do something to where
Cleveland.
These goons incentivize them or something, bro. If you do like say when Zion came in, they said the NBA went to him and was like, "Yo, if you do the dunk contest this year, if you want to do it next year, that's fine, but we'll give you $1 million. We'll just give it to you just to go do it. That's what you're being paid to go do it. No taxes, no nothing. Just take this $1 million. Ja Morant, take this $1 million to when you show up, we'll send you the check tax free. We already gonna pay the taxes on it." To get these guys, we need to see them young, fresh, right out of college, right out of wherever they came from. That's what we need. Again, we need that. That's what we missing. I promise you. We don't see that no more. All the dudes they getting now because they go by how many dunks you did in the season. Now we getting centers and shit in the dunk contest. That is crazy.
Dunks you doing a season? They just
yes.
Those are the only people that signed up for it.
Well, that too, but they look at the total number of dunks by everybody. They ask all of them. They ask those guys, and whoever want to go, they go.
The one dude only had 30. Jared Allen, I know, has fucking way more than that.
Well, I'm talking about the guys. I'm talking about the dudes that they want to dunk. They look at the numbers of their dunks, and then they ask them. You know, they get their pool of people. Like they broke it down. They get their pool of people, and whoever they want. They ain't picking the right people. They just picking.
Don't do any of this shit anymore. Don't do that. Don't do the All-Star game. Just give them a week break. No, nothing.
I feel like
for the awards and that's it.
All of this is for the fans. But the crazy thing is, none of the fans that's at the actual game, none of them ever boo. None of them ever be mad. They all still show up every year. That's the only reason why this shit still goes on. Us at home, we're not there. So we only see what they show us. We only see the game. We only see all the little goofy shit. When the cameras is off and it's on commercial, they get to see way more stuff going on. That's why they keep going back. So it's never gonna stop. We know what we missing. Salute, Yoli. You know what we missing? Everybody wearing their team jersey and representing their team, East and West. We gonna bust y'all ass because we the West or we the East.
Listen, me and Scully talked about this yesterday. There needs to be an incentive period when you win the All-Star game, kind of like baseball used. I don't know. It might still be where if you won the All-Star game, whoever won it, NL or the AL, you got home field advantage in the World Series.
Yeah, they've been saying that
them too. Play. Yeah, they actually play and try to win the game.
Yeah,
like that need to happen in the All-Star
game. Saying that, I feel like just pay them, bro. Y'all got all these billions of dollars, man.
They already get paid too much.
No, John Morant said, "Give me $1 million and I'll come do the dunk contest." They just give them a tax free and in the All-Star game. Everybody, whoever win, whoever, because all the NBA got to do is pay the taxes. So it's what, 12 players on the All-Star team, 15. How many players? Is it 15?
I don't know.
So that's 15 million. The NBA pay the taxes on that. Give them all they check after they win. Tax-free money. You ain't got to pay no taxes. It's already paid. That they will like that. Dudes is saying this.
Of course they will.
And I'm
They're
coming.
greedy ass stacks of shit.
Well, it's just
More
the
money.
weekend. No, it ain't even about that, Mike. What did you just say? Kill it all. They don't even want to do it. They'll rather have the break because
Yes.
the risk and injury.
Do
Just
it.
think about
Do the break.
right. So just think of the guys that's competing for in the playoffs. That's about to be in the playoffs, competing for champ. They don't want to do that shit. You got to or do the break. Incentivize them. Give them money after they win, or don't do it at all, because I understand as far as I'm about to be in the playoffs, dog. I'm not about to go do this
what
weekend.
What you do is save the All-Star game until after the fucking season.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I would rather
that.
them do. Who does that? What league? Is that hockey? Who do that?
No,
Somebody does that.
Hockey is coming up now.
Is baseball during the season too?
No, baseball's during the season too.
Oh, damn. I thought somebody did that.
The NFL does it after the season. Well, I mean, there's still the two.
Well, there you go. Yeah,
NFL, the NFL does it.
Pro Bowl.
NBA should do it because it, everybody can be healthy by then. Even players that should have been in will be healthy. You know, LeBron would play. All these players would play if you did it afterwards, where they don't have anything else on their mind. But hey, let's go fucking play.
Yeah, because because technically after the finals, because that's in June, you could do the All-Star game in July. We would still love that. It's basketball in the summer.
Well, the thing is, you got to do it before the first week of July, because that's when free agency and all that shit opens.
Well, yeah, but what day though?
Is it halfway through? So like when the Cavs won, it was June 16th.
So the last week of June, within that last weekend, that last weekend, that's your weekend right there. I think that might actually help though.
And then you only got the two teams that are in the finals that have played 2 weeks before that. Everybody else is rested up and have been starting to do their thing. Well, cool. We'll do the All-Star game, make it a family thing, have them bring their family and shit and all that other garbage. Make it worthwhile. To me,
they need to do something.
That's perfect.
Because I feel like they're not making it worthwhile. And these guys, they just looking at it like, dog, we come into this shit. We not getting nothing for it. It don't count for nothing. And y'all want me to run around and risk an injury and do all this shit. I'm like, I get it. I ain't gonna lie. I get it.
Halfway through the season and you're not looking back.
Yes, we prepare for the playoffs.
Are the guys that are on shit squads that aren't going to go nowhere. So like, well, this is going to be our highlight. So we're going to be out there balling.
Yeah. Nah, that ain't. I don't know, man. Just stop doing it or do it after the season, or pay them after they win or something. 3-point contest. We'll never have to worry about that, because a shooting is shooting. All you got to do is get the best shooters, and that's always going to be good. You know what I mean? Dunk contest, you have to incentivize the dunkers. Are we talking about the dunkers? John Morant, Zach LaVine, Zion, Aaron Gordon, all these dudes that jump out the gym, and you can even keep putting Matt McClung in there because he's going to show up every single year. We know that now. It's 3 years in a row. We know he's going to do what he got to do. So don't ever take him out. You can keep him in every year if you want to, and we'll be cool with that. But put some other people in there that can compete with this dude. You know what I mean? So people that jump out the gym that's going to be creative, and I think they'll have a better dunk contest. Shit's trash. Don't make sense. But the NBA season is shaping up, man. And Ant-Man don't want to be the face of the NBA right now. How you feel about that?
That don't face of one damn team, man.
He the face of Adidas. He the face of Adidas right now.
Yeah, that's it, because he's making tons and tons of money off of Adidas.
I know, but that should make you the face. They're trying to make him the face of the league, but he literally don't want to do it. He could want to do it in a few years, you know what I mean? But right now, he's 23 years old. He just want to play basketball. He like having sex. We know that. All these chicks coming out with babies and shit. He loved that. He shoots the club up. That's what he want to do in life. So, but I don't think that tarnishes nothing, though. I think he's still Anthony Edwards. But you can't have that mentality, though. You can just be like, I ain't worried about that right now. Don't say I don't want to be the face of the league.
No, you being honest. You don't.
Because that means you thought about it. You ain't supposed to be thinking about shit like that. You're supposed to be thinking about playing basketball, not face of the league shit. Because if they ask me that,
he see what everybody else go through, like he see what LeBron go through, and see what all these other people that the weight that gets put on your shoulder, the criticism that comes your way when you don't live up to somebody else's thought of your potential.
Well,
he doesn't want that.
Well, he got to stop doing commercials and all this shit that they give the face of the league then. Because he taking all the perks. They gonna take all that shit away from him. Is he gonna be happy then? But is he gonna be happy then though?
Yeah, he's still getting paid millions.
No, he gonna change that shit. I want him because that you got to think that NBA money. Yeah, you making bread, but a lot of these dudes that's billionaires and getting up to that point is outside of NBA shit.
Yeah, he can still go outside the NBA. He just, I don't know.
These
young kids don't want to be all like that. They don't want to do this shit.
He shouldn't be. I don't think he should be right now. He's 23. Wait till he get about 27, 28. Then he can.
I don't think there's a player in the league that can carry like the LeBron, Steph. That kind of weight. There's not one in the league right now that's young enough. That's a young player that can do it. Tatum definitely don't fucking want it. Jaylen Brown don't fucking want it.
Yeah.
Ant-Man,
Durant never wanted it. Ant don't want it. Ja wanted it. Ja wanted it, but he got to wait now. He got to wait now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got to wait. He can still be the face of the league in a few years.
He got to win some shit now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So right now they in third. So, and Denver done moved up to second, even after getting blew out by the Lakers. They 38-20. They playing good as hell right now. It's OKC 46-11, Denver 38-20, Memphis 37-20, LA 30, or the Lakers, because two LA teams. The Lakers 34-21, Houston all the way down to 5 from number 2, 35-22, and then number 6 Clippers 31-26. Those are the teams that won't be in the bubble right now if the playoffs started right now. Who you think got the best chance out of those 5-6 teams to win the championship?
Right here.
To come out the West.
Look at this right here.
Yeah.
They the only team that clinched the playoff spot.
Yeah. The Thunder had because the Nuggets right there.
They still on there. The Thunder on this list right here.
I was gonna say they should be
as
on there.
As of the 23rd, the Cavs were the only team to clinch.
But how is it only the Cavs when?
Because they're one win up on everybody else. They have the best record.
Well, yeah, they 47-10 and the OKC 46-11. So yeah, you're right.
But look, here's another thing. Look at this. The Knicks are 0-6 versus Boston, Cleveland, and OKC. And actually it's 0-7 because they just lost to Boston after this.
Yeah. The Knicks cooked though. The Knicks are still third. They still third. They still 37-20 though.
They better hold on to that because they don't play no defense.
Yeah, then you got Milwaukee 32-24, Indiana 32-24, Detroit 32-26 at number 6. Look at Detroit. In Boston 41-16, we 47-10. So, but in the West though, those 6 teams I named: OKC, Denver, Memphis, LA, Lakers, Houston, and the LA Clippers. Who you trust more? Who you think got a better chance of coming out the West? Most people say Denver because they've been there, done that.
Yeah, Denver's definitely got a big chance because of, again, they've been there, done it. They're still who they are. Like, that's them. God damn it. I think the Lakers got a chance because, again, we saw what they could be if their players are all playing at the right level.
Hey,
and all that.
Sorry, my cat up there trying to knock trees down and shit.
Fuck shit up. But
yeah, he wilding.
The Lakers, I think, have a good chance because, again, you got LeBron and now he's got, Luka.
Austin Reeves. Don't leave it. We can't leave out Austin Reeves no more. He's a baller.
He's a dog. He's doing his
bucket
thing.
Getter. Yes.
And Reeves came out and said, you know what? LeBron was riding him real hard about this shit, right? And he went to the coach.
That is crazy.
He went to the coach and said, hey, man, dude, he needs to back off just a little bit. The coach goes, only reason why he's like that with you is because he sees the potential in you. 2 years later, look at the shit now.
That's the fact. And Skrills, you're right. 6 teams over 500 with 32 or more wins. When is that shit? That shit don't be happening like that. It usually be like the top 3, and that's it.
Yeah, not in the East. Yeah, in the
East. But Detroit, though, 32-26. But real quick before we move to the East, I'm going to go with the best chance is Denver because they've been there, done that. But that's just me being logical. But with my personal pick, I'm going with the Lakers because Luka and LeBron, the way that if they play the way that I know they can play LeBron off the ball and then he can get the ball when he needs it. Austin Reeves is another. They got 3 playmakers that can go out there and get assists and points. So and they playing really good defense. They one of the top teams in defense, top 10 teams right now in defense, especially in this little stretch of they've been having a win and they've been number one. So my personal pick will be the Lakers in the West, but logical pick Denver for sure because they've been there, done that. I mean, come on, man. Hey, bruh, I'm working here. Come on, man.
Keanu's like, F you, boy.
No, Nico. It's Keanu chilling in the window. This
nigga. One eye, boy.
You got one eye. How you even see them?
Man,
how you even know that?
You and your shit. You two-eyed motherfucker.
It's on the shelf, though. So he's stretching out, trying to get it off the damn shelf. And he's going to knock stuff down. I'm going to have to. Yeah. But anyway, you got in the East, Cleveland, Boston, New York, Milwaukee, Indy, Detroit. Same question. Best team, best odds. Who come out the East?
Top two, right now. The Cavs and Boston. I mean, to me, that's where it's at.
Nah, but which one though? You got to pick. Because I gave my logical. You can do it like that, however you want to do it. But you got to pick one though.
Listen, I like the Cavs come out the East. I mean, the way they're looking right now, how well-rounded of a team they are. They are the only team in the NBA that goes 10 deep. So the minutes they're preserving for their actual stars is insane.
Insane, yes.
Ty Jerome, DeAndre Hunter, Sam Merrill, Dean Wade, these dudes coming off the bench, Okoro coming off the bench and preserving leads and helping build leads is preserving the starting five later on down, for the playoff run.
Right.
I mean, to me, that just makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Boston's Boston. We know what they are, what they can do, and
our team is becoming like Boston.
Yes, and I said
all around. We can go 10, 11 deep. Yeah.
I literally said it yesterday because Scott Cove came on. He was in the chat, and he's a big Boston dude. And they've won 8 out of the last 9. And he even said, he goes, dude, it's almost, and I go, Cleveland is becoming what Boston is. Boston got started because they were lucky to draft 2 stud
back to back.
And
back to fucking
you didn't know, no one knew Jaylen Brown was going to be that. And now he is that.
No.
And
then you bring in Drew, and then you bring in Porzingis. Now you're just like, all right.
Yeah, so now, again, we kind of did the same
Al Horford, though.
Yeah,
Mike. Al Horford, bro. Now, I'm going to go out on it. I'm about to say some crazy shit. But when it comes to what they got him as now, a center?
Who?
Al Horford.
No, well, yeah, I guess he comes in and backs up Porzingis, yeah.
Man, he might be top 20 all time for me.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just talking about how long this dude been effective, yo. He's still effective on the court. Not defensively as much no more. But Al Horford will go out there and hit some threes. He'll get some defensive stops.
You can go out there and do that.
I'm only talking about that shit. Now, skill-wise, nowhere near top 20. No, because so many other dudes way better than him skill-wise. But what he meant to his teams in the game and his longevity, he top 20 in that kind of way.
To me, it's like
it's
like what's that movie with Liam Neeson? God, there's like a whole bunch of them.
I was about to say it's like 17 of them.
Yeah, it's the main one. I can't think of the name for some reason.
Taken?
Taken.
Yeah.
Listen, where he says, "I have a very specific set of skills." That is what Al Horford has. He shoots a 3. He can get some rebounds, but that is what you're going to get. You ain't going to get no crazy.
Been an all-star, all that.
You're just going to get that.
Yeah, that.
Now, that is what you will get now.
Yes.
Before, he used to do a lot more. You will get that, and you can rely on that. You can rely on 12 points probably from him, 6 rebounds, some shit like that. That is what you will get.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna go with Cleveland too. Of course, I like that DeAndre Hunter. The last 2 people we added,
Devontae Green and DeAndre
Green. Yeah, we added them, and the DeAndre Hunter ad. If everything go like it looked like it's going, and we finish this shit out, that might be the best pickup in a long time, bro. Like I don't know how many years I gotta. It ain't in my mental right now. I'd have to look at everything, but just off the top of my head, that might be one of the best if everything play out.
What's crazy about the DeAndre Hunter thing is I wanted us to draft him instead of Darius Garland.
I did too. I know. I
love DeAndre Hunter coming out of Virginia and what he did there. The defense and the threes. And
he was a monster. Yes. One of the best players on the team.
Yeah. Him and Ty Jerome.
I was just about to say that. Him and Ty played together. I was just about to say that. They played together. And that they was real good together too. But I like the addition 3 and D. He'll get you 20 points. He averaged 20 points a game. Like, I just nothing else you can say. I love it. That might be. I'm telling you, this looks really, really good. And we, like you said, we can go 10, 11. Sometimes we go 15 deep. Sometimes a lot of times everybody plays. If you look at the stats after the game, 15 dudes got minutes, and it was effective. It wasn't just, you might not score a lot of points, but because you got to think, we got Niang and all those guys, bro. We got so many dudes that have to play.
No more, but...
Well, not now, but I'm saying like be right up until even before we traded them, bro. Everybody was playing. Like everybody was playing. I love that about the Cavs, man. Like that 9 deep or 8 deep, 7 deep. Nah, we can go deep, bro. I love that, man. That's what you need to beat the Celtics, though. This Celtics team right now, for them not to repeat, you got to be able to go deep. Like you got to be able to go deep because, like you said, reserving the energy of Donovan Mitchell and those guys, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. Jared Allen is going to be a big factor playing against them, neutralizing Porzingis and protecting that paint, man. He's going to be a big part of that game if we come down to playing them. You know what I mean?
You know what Ty Jerome is? You know,
not RJ Barrett though.
Matt Dellavedova was a big part of what happened with the Cavs. Yeah. The way his grittiness, his defense, he was just nonstop, right? But he didn't put up a lot of points. Right. Ty Jerome is like the 2.0 of Delly. He can
bucket getter,
but he gets buckets.
And he's a playmaker too.
He goes to the hole. He's one of the top percentage in 3 points. He shoots 45%.
Yeah,
the dude's sick. I love Ty Jerome.
Yeah. Little JJ Redick out there shooting.
This dude is something else. And
I like him. Like I said, I liked him at Virginia too. He was scoring like crazy at Virginia too. He's always been that type of guy. But he remind me of Pat Connaughton. That's what he remind me of, just a little bit better right now. Right now at this point, it's a little bit better than Connaughton was at Connaughton's highest. I think Jerome might be a little bit better than that.
I love Jerome, man.
I do too.
They're gonna put him on the wall.
Yeah, I know, man. But our team, man, and we got to keep people. We didn't have to give up a lot to get Hunter, and I like that, man. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, we gave up, Niang and our boy LeVert, but
I hated that LeVert. I hated having to give up LeVert, man.
But I think it's worth it in the
end. It is, man, because the player that we got back for him, man.
He's young too, so
we'll take that all day. And he played way more defense than Karis LeVert will ever play in his life.
Yeah.
So I'm not completely mad
at that. What's crazy about Javonte Green? His last game that he had before the trade happened, he had 5 steals in that game.
We need that.
2 steals a game, and I mean he could score too, but I mean he's played 50 games with the Pelicans, so he plays. It's not that he doesn't play.
Yeah, we need that. Anytime we can add defense, I'm happy because we got all the offense we need. And Kenny Atkinson got us not getting stagnant. Because we have great runs, and then we'll get stagnant for so many weeks, and then we'll even be in games where it's like we killing, but then you see us just get dry, just get stagnant, and we can't. We get out of our element, man. And I just like how Kenny Atkinson got these boys playing, man. He keeping them in tune for the whole entire 48 minutes.
Yeah,
the whole entire 48 minutes from the time that ball tipped to the time that shit hit 00 on that clock. He has those boys.
And it's
in
everybody
on
their team. You saw that little fight between Bane and Mitchell. Everybody was involved in that. T always gonna get his fucking face stuck in something. But dude, the team is there from 1 all the way to 12. All them players, even the players dressed in regular clothes, man. It's
the guys in suits. It's good camaraderie right now, and I like it. I'm never gonna complain about that for real, because that's hard to come by, especially being a Cleveland Cavs fan. You know what I mean? Even the LeBron years, man, we still got stagnant all the time.
Yeah,
that was our biggest problem. Because the one dude can only do so much, man. We gotta have a team. Finally, man, we've been saying this the past 3 years, where we need defense. We need to get a wing in there that can, and it took them so long to do it. Finally, man.
And it fits right with what we got. So
I know, perfect. Yep. So we got a big game tonight. Let me see the schedule, man. We got Come on, Keanu, bruh.
What are you talking about? We got
Bruh.
Cavs Magic tonight.
Yeah, I'm up. Yeah, we got Cavs Orlando, which is gonna be good. Dallas Lakers is the big one, and I like Houston Milwaukee. But
that'd be a good one.
The Dallas game ain't that big to me no more because AD ain't out there.
Yeah, with no AD, so you don't see the whole other side of the trade.
This should be easy.
You don't get that entertainment factor now, like, oh, players.
Well, the Mavs already lost the trade because AD got injured the first game out there.
He got injured, right? I mean, he put up some big numbers.
Big ass numbers in the first half and got injured. Like, bro, come on, man.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna show you what I can do with it. Oh,
but see, and the crazy thing is, when it's time to renew, extend his contract or do him another contract, I don't think they do it. I don't think the Mavericks do it. I know Collins like him, all that. I know it. He known him since high school, all of that. But bro, you got injured already.
Yeah.
Like already. I think they rushed him back though, because he had just had the abdominal injury, and now it turned into a hip, and nobody touched you. Yeah. Like they brought him back too early, man, just to try to play in that game. I don't think they should have did that. I don't. We was talking about the Spurs, man. I think that was a good one. Good conversation. The Spurs, Wemby out for the season because he tiny, so all that banging around got him a blood clot. And then they shut down Popovich for the rest of the season. I think it's time to tank. What you think? You already locked in. You already got the De'Aaron Fox on your team.
Might as well, because then you could grab someone else.
Yeah, Cooper Flag. Go ahead and tank. Get that first pick, man. Hold on. Let me see where we at. Where the standings at. Where the Spurs was at.
It was 10 before. I don't know.
The Spurs, they're at 12 right now. 24-31. Utah and New Orleans both got 14 wins. Charlotte got 14 wins, and Washington got 10 wins. So they already might be out of getting a Cooper Flag or something, but they can still tank and get a good pick. Because, like I said, when they got Tim Duncan, that was the same thing that happened.
Remember,
it depends on that.
Now you're
right.
Balls, you can grab a ball. You could be
you're right.
Fucking...
You just get more balls with your no. Yeah. You're right. So they did it when they got Tim Duncan. They went to the Salute Mob. They went to the Western Conference Finals next year. David Robinson goes down. They tank the whole season. Draft Tim Duncan, win a championship, and that starts their 5-championship dynasty run. So I think the Spurs will do that because they always do that. You know how long they've been tanking since Duncan and them been gone? They done tried to tank every single year almost. That's why people been questioning Popovich coaching, because they've been trying to tank every damn year. It's crazy.
Hey, Squirrels, I'm with you on that. Those 3 draft picks have come to life and actually done. Yes. Garland, Isaac, and Imam. They've panned out exactly the way we needed them to. And the Spurs, like we were just talking, have done this over and over again. And you just see it. They wait a couple years, see what happens, pan it out, and then bam. Once they know their team's just there, all right, we're gonna tank, and then boom, now the team's all the way up. Like they got everybody they need.
Yeah, we did it with Tristan and Kyrie. Yeah. Now, if we would have kept Wiggins when we drafted Wiggins, it would have been, because Wiggins would have worked on the Cavs, I swear. But they got rid of him because LeBron was coming back, so they, you can't, they didn't want to have Wiggins sitting on the bench, which was smart. You don't want to have Wiggins just sitting on the bench. He came in as a top talent.
Skrills, they have to tank.
They don't have to do shit. They gonna tank anyway. They cook.
And the reason why they need to is because
they cooked already.
They have a top 6 protected pick that that'll go to some other team. If it's number 7, it goes somewhere else. They need to tank to make it to where they get
Mike, right now the Sixers are, let's see. The Sixers would 1, 2, 3. They are 6 from the bottom. So they don't have to do much. No, I'm talking about the whole entire league. The whole entire league. Oh, they're 6 from the bottom. It's 36 teams, so they 24th. What? Or 30 teams, so they're 24.
That means I don't tell you.
They don't have to tank, bro. They're cooked already. They're not winning games, though. I'm telling you, this shit's over for them. They are cooked.
Continue.
Joel Embiid, he needs to go.
Did Embiid sit on?
Yes. Why is Embiid even coming on the court? Odds of what I want to know. Y'all season been over. What the hell is he still?
12th.
He ain't even healthy.
They 12th in the East. So
he's not even healthy, bro.
Who?
Embiid. That's why he's not playing back to backs. I wouldn't even once this shit was over. He's not playing
ever again. He may have to retire. To be honest,
no, he needs to not. This is what he needs to do. He need a whole new fucking knee, but he won't sit the fuck down for long enough to get it done. His knee is over with for that shit. He needs reconstructive new shit, but he won't sit out for a whole season. He need to not be playing at all, yo, like at all.
I think the Sixers get rid of him, and another team's gonna have to take the chance on, hey, we're gonna pay for him, but he's not gonna play for a whole season.
Yeah, and I think somebody will do that. Somebody's definitely gonna do that because I don't need you to play back to backs if I'm a team that's already good. It's gonna be a team that's already good, so I don't need you to play back to backs. Hell no, nigga, just come out here when you can come out here.
Come on, Cleveland, we'll sit you down.
You know what I mean? Come out here when you can come out here, man. We got you. Don't worry about it, bro. Like, don't worry about it. Y'all can even have Jared Allen. We still got Mobley. We cool. We cool. Oh no, we not getting Embiid without giving up Allen. They're gonna want Allen.
No, I'm talking about they just tell him bye-bye. We're done.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, we'll take him. We'll take him. But I don't see in Embiid. I don't know. I don't know where he would go. Where you think he would go? That would be interesting to see where he would go.
Oh shit. Yeah, they definitely were ready to start throwing shit because again, they're pissed off.
Yes.
You spent all this money to make this team, and Maxey and McBride are the ones that are doing it.
Nah, Mike, it go back further than that. You got to remember. You got to remember.
Process
Ben Simmons was there. Jimmy Butler was there. James Harden was there.
Yeah,
like
got rid of Jimmy instead of keeping Jimmy.
Yes, bro. Like they've been through a lot in these past 7 years,
James Harden, and just kept Jimmy.
And you got to think, Joel Embiid got drafted and missed this whole rookie year. He missed like 2 straight seasons almost when they first drafted him.
That's why he don't want to do it again.
Yes. He should have had surgery.
At the end of his career, he don't want to do it because he thinks it's going to affect him big time.
He just need a whole new knee.
Wow.
That's it. And he got to sit out for 12 months and you cool. Season and a half, whatever, bro. You ain't playing anyway. It ain't like you going to get no all NBAs and all that shit. You don't play enough games no more.
Awards.
No awards, yo. So that means you can't get super maxes no more, nothing. Because you got to get certain, because they just said if Jaren Jackson get defensive player of the year because Wemby got injured, now he's number 1. He's eligible for $345 million max because he got the defensive player of the year.
Man, he better not win it again.
He about to. Wemby got injured. It was Wemby and then Jaren Jackson. He's about to win it, and then now he can get a 345.
Give it to somebody else.
That's bad for Memphis, though. That's bad for Memphis. They're not about to pay him 345. That's more than what the Mavericks didn't want to pay Luka. Yeah. Like they not about to pay him that. Hell, 345, and I got Ja Morant on my team. Fuck out of here. Crazy as hell if I'm doing that. That's 2 guys I got to pay almost $1 billion to.
Yeah, they'll do the same thing. Get rid of them.
Fuck out of here.
He'll miss out on that extra money. He won't be able to get.
He'll lose $100 and something million. The same thing with Luka. He'll lose over $100 million.
He's losing over $200 million.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's gonna be high hundreds for sure. I don't know if it's gonna be quite 200 because depending on what he's actually eligible for.
Whatever Luka
was 116. No, his was 116. They already reported it. It was 116 million.
Oh, really? I thought it was like 200.
That's a lot, dog. That's a fucking lot. I don't care what nobody talk about. That's a lot.
Right
so when the Lakers re-sign him, it'll be $116 million short of what it would have been in Dallas. Yeah. But they gonna do the same thing with Jaren in Memphis. Memphis not about to pay him $345 for getting defensive player of the year, yo. I mean, they in third, but I got Ja Morant on my team.
Rudy Gobert got it 4 times. He ain't get paid that kind of money.
Yeah, but you got Ja Morant on your team. I'm not paying 2 of y'all almost $400 million. Yeah. You crazy as shit. Yeah. You crazy as shit, bro. That's not ever happening. So that's bad for Bam. That's bad for Memphis. Well, not Bam. That's bad for Jaren. Not bad for Jaren, but it's bad for Memphis because Jaren getting paid regardless. You might not be able to get the max that they could give you, but he can still go somewhere else and get a max. It just won't be the same money. He'll lose damn near $200 million down there because his $345. So it might be like $150 or more that he'll lose. depending on what they actually let him get. I seen that. I was like, what? Jaren Jackson for defensive player of the fucking year?
Well, that's the second time he's done it.
So Embiid, he missing out on some shit, but he been with the Sixers for so long, they can still give him a big max deal, but not getting those all NBAs and first teams and defensive player of the years and all that affects your money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that affects your money a lot. But I like what I'm seeing though, man. February, once we get to April, that's when I'm gonna be excited.
Start in April.
That's when I'm gonna be excited when we get to April. Into March, but we got March Madness about to come up, man. That's really the NCAA just on my last nerve because I don't know nobody in the NCAA no more but whoever they pump up all season. Ace Bailey and Cooper Flagg, that's it. And the dude, little boy from Auburn. I don't even know dude's name from Auburn. Like he a monster. Boone, he a monster.
That's our big
Boone, whatever his name is, he a monster too. But I'm gonna just be gambling a lot, betting a lot, you know what I mean, during March Madness.
Oh yeah. Hey, Skrills, I agree with you. Portland's young. They're real young, but they're starting to look better. They're starting to come together a little bit more.
I like Portland. I like what they're doing in Portland. They trying anyway. They 25 and 33 right now.
That's what I'm saying. They're young and they just started hitting a stride to where all of them are starting to click together.
Yeah. They actually
Scoot Henderson's starting to show up.
Yeah, I like Scoot. The Suns, man, that's probably the biggest disappointment right now at 27. They 27 and 30, bro. They in 11th.
They always a big disappointment.
That's probably the biggest disappointment for me, man. Them and the Sixers, but Phoenix, bro, you got Bradley Beal, Booker, and Durant, but you didn't bother to put no defense around these dudes. Like you didn't bother to get no defense. Like they should have been playing Bo 2 years ago.
And he doing hella now. He doing good. They should have played him now.
It's too late. Now next year, depending on what the team looked like, it could be different. But they should have been playing Bobo 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting him. Like that don't even make sense. When DeAndre Ayton was there, they had Bobo. They didn't play him. They didn't have Bobo for like this the third year now or some shit like that. They should have been playing him already, man. Like I don't understand what's going on in Phoenix. Like what do they need to do? Do Durant need to leave or what?
They're gonna have to shake it all up. It's gonna.
I think he going in the offseason. I think they trade him. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, Durant probably gonna move. Beal might be moving. Everybody gonna have to move. Someone's gonna have to get out of there.
Well, Beal got a no trade clause, so it's got to be something
he can agree to the move.
Yeah, it's got to be something he want to do, but ain't nobody. He's not gonna find nothing. It's not gonna be a deal where he gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll take that, unless a contender be like, we want Bradley Beal. You know what I mean? Like, but you're gonna have to give up to get him because he's still a high point scorer and he's still valuable as hell.
You might not be able to give up a lot. You got to pay a big contract, and they might be okay with you taking
big ass contract. Woo, boy, big ass one.
You take the money off the books, give them a little something, and they'll be happy. See you later.
Who you think would be a good fit for him? Shit, Philly can use his ass right now.
Well, Philly could. I think the Clippers could probably use him. I mean, you got Harden, Kawhi. You don't know what the fuck's gonna do.
I think the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox, Bill, and Wemby, bruh.
You got Paul running the point, and
man, Paul out of there. Paul out of there. Paul won't be there.
He's probably gonna be, but I don't know if Beal go there. Maybe.
No, I don't think he'll go. But bro, I think that would be good because De'Aaron Fox is gonna get his buckets and he a facilitator too. So then you got Wemby. I mean, they need another veteran guy. They got all these young dudes. If the Spurs get another veteran.
The Heat could use some more veteran. You got rid of all your veterans. You got no veterans down there now. Now it's
the Heat is a dumpster fire right now.
Hard shit. Orlando.
They 26 and 30. Young. Orlando. Bill and Orlando. Bill and Orlando would be dangerous, yo. That would be dangerous. That would be so dangerous. Oh, I like that one. That might be the best one. Or Detroit. Or Detroit, because in Detroit, him and Cade Cunningham would be the guys, and that would be insane.
Detroit's looking real nice without anybody else, man. They got 7 in a row right now.
Well, they hooping, man. Your boy got him balling, man. He went through all that shit. Bickerstaff, man. The Cavs did him dirty, and now he over there proving what he can do with a lesser team.
It's just the same way the Warriors did Mark Jackson. That's what happened. It was a switch up and then championships.
Yeah, that's what we need. Championships, man.
Mark Jackson didn't go nowhere else. That was the problem.
Well, because they say what I've heard from several people and players, interviews, stuff like that, is that he's super Christian. You can't cuss, all that stuff. You know, NBA players ain't doing that.
Oh yeah, no.
They wow. They want to go out and do their shit. Yeah. They wow. He don't want you fucking all that. Like it's yeah.
I can see Detroit taking down, and if they keep that 6th spot, they can't beat the play. They play the Knicks. They would play the Knicks if they kept that 6th seed.
I don't think they beat the Knicks in the playoffs. In a 7-game series, though. I think they can beat the Knicks in a game or two, but I don't think they can win a 7-game series. They're not beating the Knicks.
It'll be a good series, though.
I think it's 4-2.
They'd wear that Knicks team down.
Nah, I think it's 4-2 because Cat going as every game go by, it's going
damn defense.
It don't matter as the games go by. Cat gonna have 40, 50-point games. It's gonna be ugly.
By the time the playoff comes, I think the Knicks are gonna be fucking spent.
I don't know, man.
Their starting 5 are in the top 20 in minutes played.
That's what I think kills them, but I don't think in the first round.
And I think it's going to crush them.
I think in the second round, the Knicks are cooked regardless.
Well, they play Boston in the second.
That's what I'm saying. It don't matter who they play. It don't matter who they play. It don't matter who they play in the second round. I'm telling you, because it's going to be a good team regardless. Either team, any team, whatever team they play in the second round, going to be a good team.
Boston or
they're going to lose. Milwaukee. Boston, Orlando. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, that's Orlando can beat the Knicks, I think.
If they're healthy, Franz.
But it's just a 7-game series thing for me.
Franz has got to be back.
See, with teams like that, it's that 7-game series. Now, if they the seeds switch up, Milwaukee move down some. Milwaukee can beat them in a 7-game series. The Pacers, though, I don't think the Pacers can beat them in a 7-game series. That's the thing. Yes, it's a 7-game series.
What do you mean they did?
I'm talking about a 7-game series, bro.
And
I don't see it. Not with Cat and what they got now, and Mitchell Robinson gonna be back at some point in time.
Mitchell trash.
He ain't trash. He just always injured, so he really ain't a factor.
That's why he trash. Yeah.
They're not beating Cleveland in a 7-game series. They're not beating Boston in a 7-game series. You know what? Detroit might be able to beat them in a 7-game series.
Now look, let's take a look at Detroit's roster real quick.
Detroit might be able to beat them. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey. I think they still got the Durant kid. They got Stewart still.
Beasley, Cunningham, Hardaway. They got Little Ron Harper, Jaden Ivey.
Yep.
Rotors over there. The Thompson twin.
Yep. That dude, I like him. Yep, Tobias. Yep.
Isaiah
they got a team.
Stewart and
Isaiah Stewart. Yep, Durant. So
nice little young squad.
They do. Yeah. Well, it ain't even that. They got veterans. They got Tobias, and they got some shit up in there. They got Tim Hardaway Jr. Like, they got veterans mixed in with these young guys, and they finally starting to click. I like it.
The last game was the 24th. They just took down the Clippers. They beat them 106-97.
Yeah, and the Clippers they cook. They 6th right now. They 31-26.
They took the Cavs to the brink, even though we won by 3.
Yep.
The last time they played, most recent time they played them.
Well, I like that they got the young guys, but they got the veterans mixed in there, and then they got their franchise player in Cade Cunningham. They got a generational talent on their team.
Let's go. What we're talking about, Knicks, right?
Yeah, the Knicks.
They beat the Knicks the last time they played them. Let's see what they beat them twice.
Okay.
And they lost to them in November. The first week in November, they lost to them in November. That was it. They beat them the 2 times after that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
So Detroit in a place, and Tibbs is running them boys crazy, man. And that be the problem with Tom Thibodeau teams.
Well, he's doing that because he's usually has defense, and he can't play defense because these guys don't want to play it. Josh Hart's
because they run in too damn much.
Josh Hart's the only one that wants to play defense, so he's like, all right, well, cool. Well, now you guys got to run.
They run in too much, man. I don't want to play defense if I'm running so all damn game either. Play
defense if they don't run.
Well, you're right about that shit, man. That's crazy, man. I don't know, man. Detroit actually got a good chance, though. I will, yeah. And they sitting at 6, though. That 6 look crazy with Detroit sitting right there. But then you also got Orlando, who is 29-30. That's a play-in team. Then you got Atlanta at 8, Miami at 9, Chicago at 10. All 4 of those teams got losing records, but that's the play-in right now.
You're right. It does work better with the Pistons, Skrills, because of the players he's got.
Yeah. That's why I said I like that Tim Hardaway's there and Tobias is there. They got two veterans there that can play the game and that can have the locker room under control with all those young guys in there, man. There ain't no ego in that locker room. And their superstar, Cade Cunningham, well, he's not a superstar yet. He's getting there. Their star is not an ego guy. You know what I mean? So it's easier for everybody else to follow suit. I like Detroit. I do. I like Detroit. I like what they do.
Franz is back for the Magic.
Yeah, Franz been back. Franz been back for it. He been
back. His brother's out.
Mo out. Yeah, Mo been out. Yeah, Franz been back.
Jalen Suggs are out.
Yeah, and Jalen Suggs is huge missing for them. But I like Orlando's team too. They just need to sprinkle some veterans up in there, kind of like Detroit. And I think Orlando will be even better. Like Orlando will be in number 3 instead of Milwaukee if they sprinkle a couple veterans in there that can play. Tim Hardaway and Tobias is really helping Detroit out. You know what I mean? Locker room wise, and they can play the game the right way. They go out there, they play the game the right way. Those two guys are coming to practice. They're going to the gym early. They last ones to leave. That's Tim Hardaway and Tobias Harris. That's why they always got a job. They always got a job. Somebody always want those two dudes. So I like that for Detroit and Bickerstaff, man. Salute Bickerstaff, man. We miss you, but we don't. It's a bittersweet thing, because we loved you, but we 47-10 right now. So I mean, Atkinson got them boys. Yeah, and I think Bickerstaff, we got to credit him with what Kenny Atkinson doing too. Well, what the team is able to do with Kenny Atkinson, because he already instilled the mentality in them that we're a team. We're going to play together. We're going to be deep, and we're going to play our guys, and everybody do your job, and we're going to protect each other. Bickerstaff put that in those boys. So it's easy for Kenny Atkinson now, just like Steve Kerr. Mark Jackson put that in those boys. So it's easy for Kerr to come in now and just coach. Just come in and coach. Let them do what they do. He already instilled it. So I really do like that.
Keanu pissed over there, man.
Yeah, he be in the window acting like he want to go back to the streets. It's like, bro, we saved you from the hood, bro. Like, you don't have to go back to the streets, man. But he also had a brother that was out there with him, and he went to Bia. Bia got him. So I think he be missing his brother or some shit. I don't know. He just randomly will just walk around meowing, jump in the window meowing. I think he just be missing his brother or some shit. I don't know. But another young team that's looking good for the future, Houston Rockets. They moved. They was 2 for a while. They're down to number 5, 35-22. I think they need some veteran presence on their team as well. Bradley Beal would fit good with the Rockets, but now their little backslide, it ain't been too bad. They lost their last game. They're 3-7 in their last 10, though. You think that's bad? You think they'll keep sliding, or is it just a little hiccup and they'll get it back together?
It's a young squad, so you're going to have those, especially during the first season of truly being that team. Yeah. I think they're going to be all right. They might not make a whole bunch of noise in the playoffs, but they'll be in the playoffs. They want to play in or nothing, and then they might have a first round exit depending on who they are facing.
I think they will, though, because listen,
whoever's fourth right now, who's fourth?
The Lakers, they're not beating the Lakers. And if the Lakers jump over Memphis and Memphis go to 3, I don't think they beat Memphis. I don't think they beat the Clippers in a 7-game series because they're so young. They don't have a veteran presence and they're young as hell. So until they get a veteran, they need 2 solid veterans. Even if one's a bench player, they just need 2 guys that can play. Yes, they can be the voice, but they play the game the right way and they do everything the right way. Those young boys is going to follow that, man. It's got to be you got to add that. And I like what's happening in the NBA right now. It's young, but we still got our veterans that's mixing in with these teams, and I like it. But Houston, I think next year they'll have a better season. The year after that, depending on what they add, I think they'll be a real problem in the next 3 years. They got to add some veteran players, though. They have to. They 35-22 right now in 5th place in the West. That's huge to be in the West.
Yeah.
And to be that young and be 5th, that's really, really good. And you above the Clippers, Minnesota, Dallas, Golden State, Sacramento, and Phoenix. They're above playoff contending teams, and you know what I mean? Teams that are supposed to be way better than they are right now. Yeah. So I like what Houston is doing, man. I like it. That's crazy. Memphis is 37-20. I did not expect them to have this type of season this year.
Well, you got Zach Edey emerging, Bane,
Yeah.
Morant, Jaren Jackson.
Yeah. And the Nuggets is 38-20. So they only a half a game back from second place.
Had a hometown kid, Luke Kennard, over there playing.
I know that Franklin boy. Luke used to have it lit, bro. In Franklin, I promise you, his games, they sold out every time. He going out there 40 plus on people. I'm like, God damn. But he could shoot like that. He could shoot his ass off, boy. Like that shit used to be crazy. I remember when they played Middletown his senior year. They packed that whole shit out, and he dropped like 45 points on Middletown. He was out there cooking shit. I was like, what? That was the first time I seen him play too, because I always heard about him and seen highlights and stuff. But in person, bro, that dude, that boy was different. He was different as hell. Yeah, the Lakers are. Yeah. Nah, hell no. They you said from what? Oh, from third seed. Yeah. Actually it's 2 games now. So they 2 games back from the third seed. But I'm like I said, the way that they played against the Nuggets, the way that Luka played against the Nuggets, that's scary. That is scary right there for everybody. I don't give anybody in the West. Because I don't see the Lakers losing to Memphis in a 7-game series, OKC in a 7-game series, Houston or the Clippers in a 7-game series. Denver is the only team that they got to worry about, if you ask me.
I'm not going to be able to see him play tonight against the Mavs, but I bet he goes the hell off.
I'm watching that. It's come on at 10. I'm watching that, Mike.
Yeah, I won't be. I got to work tonight, so I won't be off until 2:30.
Mike, what he did to the Nuggets, bro, he's about to cook the shit out of Dallas. He going in there. Where is they playing at? Hold on. Let me see where they playing at. Oh shit, they playing in Dallas.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Hey man, he's gonna go in there and top chef that shit, boy.
Oh, triple double. He about to get a 50-point triple double. It's coming, bro. If you think Luka not about to go out there and come, they about to let him do whatever he want to do. Yeah. Go ahead, 1-on-1, do all that. We don't give a fuck. Do what you got to do. LeBron gonna be cutting and running around. Austin Reeves, Rui, they gonna get bro. This is about to be crazy. I wish Anthony Davis was playing.
So do I. The game would be that much bigger.
I really wish he was playing, man, but he's not, man. Shit. Well, the Pelicans, they cooked. So Zion, let's talk a little bit about Zion.
He ain't gonna be there no more. He gone.
How long you think he got? You think this is last year? One more year?
Oh no, I think he's it.
What's his contract? How many years he got left?
I don't know what he got left, but I think this is it.
He might have a year or 2 left. I think. Oh, no, I don't think they're gonna trade him because I don't think they're bad because of him. I think
I think they just want to get rid of him.
Well, I think he's just not gonna want to be there no more. That's what I think. I think it's gonna be him that just don't want to be there no more because you got to think of what they're doing now. They're not trying to win no more. You know what I mean? They're giving away their team. Like they don't want to play they don't want to win no more. They about to rebuild. So Zion will be gone. I think 1 more year next year, and then he out. They might trade him by the end of the year. If they trash before the trade deadline, they might trade him. We might see another super like Luka being traded at 25, and we might see Zion do the same thing at what is he like 23 or 24 or some shit. He's young as hell. Yeah, so we might see it back-to-back years where it's never happened before, but I think we might see it again. Zion, it might happen next year. Because I don't think the Pelicans get no better.
OKC, that'd be crazy,
bro. They're the second. They're the second to last team in the West. They only got 14 wins, bro. I don't see them getting no better in a year. You know what I mean? So
they already got rid of Ingram. Ingram's on Toronto now.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna be even worse.
And that's about fucking it.
Yeah, McCollum. They ain't gonna keep him. Why? We ain't trying to win no more. They gonna be even worse.
They coming to Cleveland and taking veteran minimum, and you're gonna be chilling in Cleveland.
Hey, come on, run it, man, run it. Yeah, Skrill, this in Dallas, man.
It's still gonna be big.
No, it's in LA. My bad. It's in LA. It's in LA. Yep, it's in LA. It said at first, but it refreshed. It's in LA.
See, it don't matter where it's at. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it don't matter where it's at. So the Lakers are a 9.5 point favorite, which I think they win by more than that.
They probably do. I mean, all the centers are down for Dallas unless Lively or Gafford came back.
I feel like even if they wasn't, it don't really matter because I don't think AD make that big of a difference on Dallas because Klay Thompson ain't the Warriors Klay Thompson. If Klay Thompson was the Warriors Klay Thompson, AD would make a huge difference in Dallas. I just don't. I know they had that great first game he played, but they've been trash, and he's not the one guy that's gonna make a difference. They still got a winning record. They still got a chance. So I'm not completely counting Dallas out. You know what I mean? But they eighth right now. They better start winning some games. I will say that because Golden State is a half a game behind them, and Sacramento's 2.5 games behind them, and Phoenix is 5.5 games behind them. So those are teams that can easily pass them if they don't get their shit right. So they got to start tonight with a win against the Lakers, which I don't see happening because now the Lakers have 3 playmakers that can get you 20 plus points every single night. And now, miraculously, the fucking Lakers is playing defense. And everybody been saying that was the biggest problem they had, which I agree with. That was going to be their biggest problem. Luka had 4 steals in the last game against the Mavericks. 4 or 5 steals or some shit. Like against the Nuggets. Like they actually is a really good defensive team, and it's crazy as hell to me that Jackson Hayes is holding up his end of the bargain, replacing AD at center.
The young buck from around the way.
Yes, Rui Hachimura. Like these dudes is playing defense, and I ain't gonna lie, I can't believe it. I can't. They said in his last 15 games, Lakers been the number 1 team, and I think they in the top 10 in defense right now. They just went to 4 on the power rankings. Dude, we're like one player did that though. Like that's crazy. So
that's Luka. That's a big one.
Man, I'm sorry. A 7-game series against this team with Luka and LeBron and Austin Reeves, bro. I can't just guarantee that you can just beat them, man. Like even the Nuggets in 7 games, yo. The Nuggets, the only team I give a chance in the West to beat them. The Thunder for me is they still too young, no veteran presence. Houston, no veteran presence. Memphis, they can't beat them. They ain't been able to beat them yet, so they're not gonna beat them now. And they ain't better. They're not better than them with Luka on the team. And then Minnesota, they'll beat them. Clippers, and I'm only going for 7-game series. Dallas, Sacramento, Golden State. They'll beat any of those teams in the 7-game series. Denver, though. I don't know, man. It might come down to game 7 and Jokic go for like 50 on them, boy. Because Jokic points and assists, he brings in an average of like 52 to 60 points, maybe between the 2 points and assists. So Luka cancels that out, possibly for the Lakers if he's coming out there getting his 30, 10 or 12 assists. You know what I mean? It might cancel it out, and then it's the other guys. You got LeBron Murray. We know LeBron's gonna win that battle in points and assists. Then you got Austin Reeves, who also gets points and assists. So you know what I mean? Like it's just that's what I'm looking at from that standpoint. If it go like that in a 7-game series, I don't see Denver beating them in a 7-game series either. Because you got Luka now to neutralize Jokic's numbers. Jokic's gonna do what he want to do. But so is Luka. You know what I mean? You can't just double team LeBron now. You can't double team Luka. You can't do none of that shit. So this shit. Just watch what he do to Dallas, because you see what he did to the Nuggets is because you can't double team nobody. You can't double team Austin Reeves. If you double team Luka, because it's always gonna be Luka and Reeves or Luka and LeBron or Bron and Reeves or Bron. It's always gonna be 2 of them. You can't double team or all 3, but I'm just saying that it's at any point it's always going to be 2 of them. JJ Redick is smart. He knows to keep 2 of them on the court because you cannot double team them. You know what I mean? You don't want Austin Reeves in one-on-ones, like Luka and Bron on one-on-ones.
Does that same thing with our rotation.
Yes.
Allen Mobley's always in.
Yes.
Mitchell or Garland's always in, and then he just rotates correct.
It's got to be 2 of them. Like we got 4 of them, but it's got to be 2 of them at a time. Like it has to be. You can't. have one of those guys and then a bunch of other dudes. Nah, dog. Like Mobley, Jarrett, Mobley, Garland, Mobley, Mitch, however you want to do it. Jarrett, Garland, Jarrett, Mitch, however you want to do it. But you got to have those two guys, man. You have to, because it eliminates a whole aspect of their defense, which is double teaming. But we done an hour of NBA, which I didn't even think we could do.
Yeah, we was running through it with the NBA.
But we did though. So we gonna move right on over to some NFL stuff. We got the draft coming up. Can't wait for that. All right. Shador don't want to play for no damn body, but the Raiders, it seemed like.
Oh, man, he said the only team he likes to play with on Madden was the Browns. He said he likes the players, he likes how they move, he likes.
Man, they said on Madden, man, not in real life.
That's a big thing to people.
He control them on Madden. He don't control them in real life.
He do, because he's the quarterback, so he.
Man, he don't want to wear that brown, bro. He don't want to wear that shit.
Well,
with little Mike Brown, with little Paul Brown on the helmet. I mean, on the as the mascot, man. Nah,
you gonna have to pay some money. Or Raiders gonna have to do something to get him.
All right, let's see real quick. Draft. All right. As of right now, they got Abdul Carter as the number 1 prospect in the draft right now.
Yeah, they're saying
from Penn State. And his grade is only a 93. Mason Graham, number 2, DT from Michigan, grade 93. Travis Hunter, 3rd, grade 93. Alshon Jeanty at 4th is fire. Hit 93. All of them 93.
What they say his comparison is?
Who?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
Get the fuck out of here. He ain't big as LaDainian Tomlinson. LaDainian Tomlinson was big as shit and faster than a motherfucker, but no, I'm not doing that. I don't agree with that. You agree with that?
I think the potential.
Chris Johnson.
His ceiling could be LaDainian.
Chris Johnson, bro. No, hell no.
His ceiling.
All-time leading rusher in touchdowns and all-time leader in rushing touchdowns. He top whatever in rushing yards, bro.
He could wind up that way. But he's not, like, it would take a while to get there. And he may not reach that. That is his highest potential.
I'm not going to say he don't got the talent. I'm going to say the way that running backs are used now, he won't even have enough carries to get there.
But he can catch the ball at the backfield. That's a big thing.
Yeah, but LaDainian Tomlinson.
Chris Johnson was never going to be LaDainian because he wasn't catching the ball at the backfield.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about strictly running the ball. I would compare him to Chris Johnson. I ain't talking about – I'm talking about running the football. A 2,000-yard back is what I think he is. He can get in that club. I think Alshon can get in that 2,000-yard club. That's what I think. I don't think he'll have a LaDainian Tomlinson season because LaDainian was a big boy. You could run him on 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, throw the ball to him, all that shit. He just did that. He's a freak. That was different. Yeah. We will never see that again because you can't use running backs like that no more. They go down too fast. They all injured all the goddamn time. I feel like they don't work out as much. I feel like it's the workout shit. I swear I do.
No,
like, why is these dudes so injured now? Like, yeah, we always had injuries, but we never seen LaDainian Tomlinson go down every year. Like, we had top tier guys that never got to do anything in these past 15 years, 20 years. Like, top tier guys. We never got to see Robert Griffin be great. We never got to see Marshawn Lattimore. With so many guys, bro. Like, we never got to see. Andrew Luck retired early, and he ain't even a running back.
Well, that was a neck injury.
I know, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, I think it's the workout shit.
The way he got hit, that shit was different. You can't compare.
Yeah, I don't think they eat. I don't think they work out as much as they should, and I don't think like the ones that because how have we not? I guess we have because Derrick Henry. But the fact that we ain't had a LaDainian Tomlinson, bro, but I guess we did. We have because Derrick Henry, but
Derrick Henry. No, LaDainian's not. That's not.
No, nobody's catching LaDainian's like this motherfucker. He was different, bro. Like I'm sorry,
LaDainian, man. That boy was a monster.
Then we had Adrian Peterson. Come on, man. I would compare Alshon to Adrian Peterson, but Adrian Peterson is one of my favorite running backs ever. He in my top 5. Yeah. I can't compare him to that because he's not gonna get used like that. You know what I mean? He's not gonna run the ball 35 times.
He's not
gonna run the ball 30 times a game. He's not gonna run the ball 30 times a game, though. It just don't happen no more, man. Like, you gotta be Saquon Barkley to get those carries. You gotta be. Derrick Henry didn't even get those carries in Baltimore. You feel what I'm saying? Say you gotta be Saquon Barkley,
and that was their fucking problem. That was the wrongdoing there.
Exactly.
But in Dallas, you need that running back because you can't just put it all on Dak.
They are gonna put it all on Dak though, because they paying him $60 million a year now. They was putting it.
Schottenheimer is not gonna do it.
What's it? Yeah, right. Who is your coach, huh? It ain't Marty. Like, come on, man. It's not Marty.
Marty's
so
son.
who cares?
Hopefully he knows.
It ain't Marty, man. It's not
Marty's
Marty, bro. It's not Marty, man. Kyle ain't Mike. We seen that.
Kyle ain't listens to Mike.
Come on, man.
I don't think Kyle listens to Mike.
Come on,
I'm not
man.
saying he's going to be what Marty is, but if Marty goes, hey, better start running the ball with Genty, boy. It just says that. You don't got to say nothing else. Run the ball.
Well, if he's a real Schottenheimer, he's going to run that ball.
Well, yeah, he's going to run it anyways because Marty did that.
Yeah, hell yeah, Marty did that. What I say we had, Genty was 493 ranking. Tyler Warren, number 5, 92 grade. I'm just doing, well, we'll do the top 20. 6, Michael Williams, edge from Georgia, 92 grade. So that's in the top 6.
All defense.
Yeah, down, yeah. 1, 2, no, 3. Travis Hunter, they got him at wide receiver. He's not playing corner, bro. I'm telling you, he's not playing corner.
He's going in as a cornerback.
Bro, it says wide receiver.
Say whatever the hell it wants.
I'm telling you.
Everybody said he's not going to be able to be a wide.
Yeah, but we don't know who's drafting him. What they're saying, they got him listed
as a corner.
Well, they got him listed at wide receiver. Me personally, I hope he played wide receiver because I don't think he's big enough to. He's 6'1", 185 pounds. Bro, he could do it. At 6'1", he could do it. He could do it, man. I'll give him that. But I would just wish he was like 200 instead of 185. That 185 is kind of small. So, yeah, it was 3 defensive guys. Number 7, Will Johnson, Michigan. You already know his bum ass. Yeah, 92 grade. Then we got number 8. Damn, another edge. Shamar Stewart. Ole Miss, his grade is 91. Number 9, defensive tackle. Bro, this is like this. This is what?
All defense, dude.
This is 6 defensive guys in the top 9.
Where the quarterbacks at?
Man, his grade is 91. Then we got offensive tackle Josh Simmons from Ohio State, grade 91. Bro, edge, number 11, James Pierce from Tennessee.
Dude's a dog.
91 grade edge rusher. Number 12 edge rusher from Texas A&M. Bro, this oh my God, 89 grade. Bro, that's 9 dudes. That's 9 dudes in the top 12, or 8 dudes in the top 12 that are defensive players, edge rushers and defensive tackles. This is about to be insane. And then we got 13, Josh Connerly, 90 grade overall from Oregon. Will Campbell, offensive tackle, number 14 from LSU, 90 overall. 15, another edge, Jalen Walker, Georgia, 90 overall grade. It's some offensive tackles, though. 16, Kelvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle from Texas, 90 grade. Shedeur Sanders at 17, 90 grade. Cam Ward, 18, 90 grade. And we got Malachi Starks. I think he's going to be really good safety in the NFL. 90 grade. And then number 20, Tyleik Williams, D tackle, Ohio State, 90 overall grade. And then they got it to 25, which is cornerback, wide receiver, edge. So
who's the wide receiver? The boy from Arizona?
No, dude from Arizona. And then Benjamin Morrison from Notre Dame is a corner. Siobhan Ravel, corner. Luther Burden is the other wide receiver from Missouri. And then Mike Green, edge rusher at 25.
Yeah, edge rusher Mike Green. Isn't he the dude from Marshall?
Yep.
He was a fucking monster.
Got him at 25. That's pretty good. I like it. I ain't mad at that at all.
B
So
goes, where would you put Troy Aikman when it comes to top 10 best quarterbacks? The reason why I asked is because I watched this podcast last night. These guys went back and forth.
Hold on, Troy. Where would we put Troy Aikman when it comes to top 10 best quarterbacks? What the fuck? What number?
Like, where would you put him? Would you put him in the 10? Would you don't put him in the 10?
Right, let's see.
The 10?
Oh, he definitely in the 10.
All right.
Troy got 3 Super Bowl rings. He's in the 10. He got the numbers. He put the Cowboys on his back several times.
Yeah, I'll look at the numbers. You go ahead and talk.
He put the Cowboys on his back several times. How many Super Bowl MVPs he got? Look up all that shit. Troy Aikman is top 10. You crazy. Anybody that don't think that is, I think you're nuts. You somebody shit in your cornflakes and it messed your mental up.
Like he got 6 Pro Bowls in 12 seasons. He got 32. Well, I'm just going to give him 33,000.
Hold on, before you finish. 6 Pro Bowls in 12 seasons is great. Think of all the quarterbacks he was playing around. Think of all the quarterbacks that was in the league. That's good to get 6 of those.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't think I put him in the top 10.
All right, what's the top 10?
What's
your top 10? And I need to see who you were taking out for him. Is Eli Manning in your top 10?
When I start looking at his stats, because you would have thought he was big. Like, what do you think a quarterback should have touchdown wise in a season? Just an average thing. What do you think it should be?
Well, when you got Emmitt Smith, it just that's.
But still, what should it be?
Well,
Lamar had Derrick Henry.
Yeah, but they didn't run Derrick Henry. Yeah, but they didn't run Derrick Henry though. I'm
not saying 40 should be the number. What number?
Well, I'm considering Emmitt Smith being the all-time leading rusher ever. Okay, so he got 30 carries a game. Shit, give me 15 to 20 and I'm cool.
That's it. 15 to 20, right?
Yeah, because with Emmitt Smith on your team, 20. Give me 20.
20 touchdowns a year is what you should have, right?
20 with Emmitt, 15 to 20 with Emmitt. Because Emmitt was getting all the carries. Emmitt was that motherfucker boy.
All right, what's up? Back it up.
What's the number?
Listen, you know that he only got 20 one time ever?
That's fine when you got Emmitt Smith on your team.
Hey, listen to this shit though.
Aikman was like back it up just said, one of the most accurate quarterbacks ever.
Great. Cool.
How many Super Bowl wins he got?
His passer rating wasn't even all that fucking great.
How many Super Bowl rings did he lead his team to?
Hold on, man.
And MVPs. I need to know the MVPs.
Let's go back. There, let's go to this one.
The Cowboys start winning when Aikman became Aikman, yo.
Where is he at? Why isn't it showing up?
And he beat them Bills twice or once. I don't know if he was a quarterback for the first one. I think it might have still been, what's the name?
He's got 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah, how many MVPs? Super Bowl MVPs.
Oh, where the fuck is it not saying that shit for?
Hold on, let me go. Hold on. Aikman top 10, bro. That's crazy to even have this conversation.
For his max in the Super Bowl was 273 yard wise, and he had 4 touchdowns that game. The other 2. He didn't have a touchdown in the second one. Only had 1 touchdown in the third one.
So where you put him at, man?
His passer rating wasn't even all that great. Look, he ain't even all that great in the Super Bowl.
He got Super Bowl MVP in 1993.
And what's funny, you know what he did in that game? He was 19 of 27 for 207 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. How the fuck does that happen?
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. Emmitt Smith got it the next year.
92. It was 92 is when he got it. Because, look, his stats were
it says right here. Troy Aikman was named Super Bowl MVP in 1993 after leading the Dallas Cowboys to victory in Super Bowl, whatever the fuck that was, 20 whatever.
But no,
it said he had 22 for 30.
Yeah, all right, that's 92. That's 92.
Oh, well, they got it. It was the 92-93 season. The Super Bowl was played in 93.
They were in both of them, and they won. But, yeah, he was 22 of 30, 273, 4 touchdowns. That is.
Then it was right back in 94.
And look, back it up. 165 touchdowns to 141 interceptions.
Say what?
Back it up. His stats. 165 total touchdowns to 141 interceptions.
Yeah, no, that ain't great at all.
He was accurate. Don't get me wrong, accurate as hell. Had a line, had Michael Irving, had Emmett, had a defense.
All right, hold on.
Top 5.
Hold on, let me see.
Aikman is not top 5.
Hold on.
Hold on.
What is they showing me right now?
Wow, what are you looking at?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Nope. Well, they got the top 20 quarterbacks of the 21st century. They got Eli Manning at 10, Donovan McNabb at 9, Ben Roethlisberger at 8, Russell Wilson at 7, Patrick Mahomes at 6, Brett Favre at 5, Aaron Rodgers at 4, Drew Brees at 3, Peyton Manning at 2, Tom Brady at 1.
That's just the
21st century. But they put Brett Favre on that bitch though.
Yeah, because his career started in what?
1992.
1992. Yeah, he still did a whole bunch of shit through all that though.
Yeah, he did though. But yeah, 1992. I'm trying to find they won't show me the
I don't know.
There we go. Hold on. I just want to see who they got on this fucking list.
I don't know if I can give him top 10. I can give him top 15.
Troy Aikman is number. Hold on. 1, 2. They don't got it numbered, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17th is what they got Troy Aikman. I'm with that because 141 interceptions. You can't be top 10.
Is Mahomes on that?
All time? Hell no. It's Tom Brady number 1, Joe Montana number 2. For me, I'm reversing that.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning number 3, Johnny Unitas number 4, right. Dan Marino with no Super Bowls number 5. Drew Brees. No, they're right. Dan Marino's a top 5 quarterback all time. That's a fact. Hell yeah. He just who he had to come up against. You know, he wasn't winning no Super Bowl. Brett Favre at 6. No, what was that? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Drew Brees at 6, Brett Favre at 7, Steve Young at 8, John Albert Elway Jr. I ain't never seen him write his middle name. 9, and then Roger Staubach is 10.
Roger Staubach.
However you say that shit. And then they got Otto Graham, Bart Starr, Aaron Rodgers, Terry Bradshaw, Fran Tarkenton, Troy Aikman. Hey, I think Terry Bradshaw should be higher. He got 4 Super Bowls. He should be higher.
Yeah, but he wasn't like
14 seasons.
That defense did more for that team. Franco.
We all know what the reason for that shit was. We all know that. But I do think he should be a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not putting Troy Aikman in no top. He said the dude should be in the top 4.
Fuck no. No, hell no. Listen, just off the name,
the 2000s that are better than.
Thank you, but just right off the name, yeah, you might be like, oh yeah, Troy Aikman top 10. But once you pull out the numbers, no, he's not.
Like if you go by,
they got him at 17 all time. I'll put him at. Hold on, who else they had?
I'll give him in the top 15, but it'd be like 10 to 15.
No, you won't. No, you won't. I don't think you would do that because he was 17. He was 17. Bro, you not putting him over Terry Bradshaw.
I could.
I wouldn't.
I think that's like an equal thing.
You not putting him over Aaron Rodgers.
No, Aaron Rodgers is a different man.
4 league MVPs. You're not putting him over Aaron Rodgers.
Do that.
Bart Starr, you not putting him over Bart Starr.
Bart Starr, can't put him
over. He was their team. Yeah, you not Otto Graham. I don't know. Roger Staubach, especially not Elway. He not top 15, bro. He good at 17.
So he faced Elway and all them. He was in all
he good at 17. He beat Elway twice.
Yeah.
Or once. He beat Elway once, I think. No, he didn't beat Elway. That was the Packers. No, that wasn't even the Packers. Elway beat the Packers. Damn, Elway. Damn, hold on. Who did Elway lose to? The Falcons?
No, he didn't beat the Falcons.
No, he lost to the Falcons, right?
No.
Who did the Falcons play?
He won 97-98 back-to-back.
Yeah, I know. I remember that, but I swear they went again. They went again and lost, bro. I swear they did. Hold on, let me check it because that was my mom's favorite team back in the day. We used to watch this. Hold on.
They lost like early. early.
Because it was the Dirty Birds. It was like 1999
No,
or some
they
shit.
won that one. That was 98. They won that one.
98. They won that one. Okay, hold on.
They beat the
They lost.
They beat the Falcons. They lost in the 80s.
Yeah, because the Packers beat the Patriots.
Because they beat the Browns.
You're right.
They lost in the 80s against like the Skins, I think.
Yep, you're right.
I feel like it was
John Elway played in 5 Super Bowls.
And won 2.
So he had to hold on. Yeah, that one. Bronco, okay. And they ain't saying the other shit though. They only telling the ones that they won. They ain't saying who they lost to. That's what I want to see. Because one of those games I'm thinking of that they lost to, and I cannot think of it. Because it was 86, 87, 89. They lost all 3 of those. And then they won the ones back to back. 98 and 99. I remember that Atlanta game.
Broncos lost Super Bowl 11 to the Giants. They lost Super Bowl 12 to the Redskins, like I said.
Yeah,
they lost
the
Super
Redskins.
Bowl 4 to San Francisco. They got smoked. And then they won the other 2.
Yeah, they lost by like 32 points or some shit.
It was 55 to 10 or some shit against the
Niners. The Broncos lost by an average of 32 points in 1986. They was ass. How they get to a Super Bowl? The fuck? Every time they lost, it was by 30 or more points. Yeah, every time they lost, it was by 30 or more points. That's crazy. But yeah, okay, 5 Super Bowls, 1, 2. Yeah, nah. Elway, he can be 17. And Warren Moon, they got Warren Moon after him.
I love Warren Moon, man. That boy.
Ken Stabler, and then they got Patrick Mahomes.
Patty Mahomes is what number?
20.
All time. All right. So right now, Mahomes is all. Hey, back it up. There's your answer.
Hold on.
20 right now.
Yeah, they got him 20. That's amazing. That's amazing to be 20.
And your career just started.
They got him right after Ken Stabler. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that though. Patrick Mahomes being under the dub on the 20. All right, I like it. That's cool.
He got 3 bowls already. He got 2 MVP bowls. He's got what? Does he got 2 MVPs or has he got 1?
League MVPs?
Yeah, I think he's got 1.
I think he got 1. He got 1 early.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah, that's crazy. Aikman,
Aikman's not hitting the top 10. Let alone
he not. Somebody put him at 4. It's nuts.
Well, that's what they were arguing. He's saying the dude said that he should be in the top 4.
So that means they put him over Dan Marino and shit like that.
They put him over everybody. Well, they probably have some weird.
Peyton Manning, you can't put him.
Tom up there, Peyton. Jesus,
dude.
Dan, and then that's it. Then you got Troy. That's crazy.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. That's some crazy shit. Tom, Joe, Peyton, Johnny. That's the top 4. And then Dan is 5. So that means he going over. If you put him at 4, Unitas, Marino, Breeze, Favre, Steve Young, Elway, Starbaugh, Graham, Starr, Aaron Rodgers, Bradshaw, and Tarkenton.
Who is this podcast y'all was listening to, man?
Dog.
I'm gonna go on this podcast. I'm gonna debate with some of these dudes. I want to know what's going on. Like, where's the thought process to put them up there?
I want to know the argument he made for 4. That's what I want to know. What fucking argument? Yes. Like, what argument did he make to be better than Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Brett Favre, Steve Young, Elway? Just stop right there. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life.
He has to be going off just hardware.
3 Super Bowl rings. He got to be. And even then, he's still not 4.
No, not at all.
He's still not 4.
Like we said, he had Emmitt Smith. You had Michael Irvin. You had Deion Sanders at some point. You had defense. You had an offensive line that was just a wall. I mean,
yeah. You had the best offensive line for like a decade. Like,
let alone Jimmy Johnson and Barry Sticker as your coach.
Daryl Johnson, Michael Irvin. Nigga, come on, man. You had Roy Williams. You had all those dudes on defense. Like, come on, man. Leon, what's his name?
Novacek. I mean, dude, you had all sorts of
shit. Yeah, they had everybody, man. But
what was that podcast you was listening to?
Right. Even if they go by Super Bowls, Tom Brady got 7. Joe got 4.
Peyton
Terry
got 2.
Bradshaw got 4. Peyton got 2. Elway got 2. Like, I mean, Patrick Mahomes got 3. Like,
Was Drew Brees got 1?
Drew Brees got 1, but I'm just saying his 3 Super Bowls is still 4 dudes with more or the same. That you're not better than. You're not. They got him over Patrick Mahomes. I get it because it's still a young career, but in reality, he should never be over Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has 3 Super Bowls and he has the A-League MVP. He got Super Bowl MVP. Like, what the? Come on, you know what I mean? Like, already in his young career.
Yeah.
Like, you can't put him over. That's crazy to say 4. 4? What? Did Johnny Unitas get a Super Bowl?
Johnny U's got to have some.
Hold on, here we go. 10 Pro Bowls. Damn, it said he won multiple NFL championships.
See, it was before the Super Bowl was there because he was before Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It was Otto Graham. Otto Graham won championships. It was
He got Super Bowl. He won championships, but he got Super Bowl 5 against Tom Landry's Dallas Cowboys and was named MVP.
Roger Staubach. Was that Roger?
And I think it was Roger. But that's why Johnny Unitas be up there on because he got a Super Bowl with a bum team. I don't know. It switched sides.
I know that shit did it on its own.
That was weird as hell. Yeah, I like that conversation, but that was a terrible place to put him at 4. So you think 17 good for him? Because I don't.
He might be going lower than that.
Well, I'm not going to put Warren Moon over Aikman, and I'm not going to put Dan Fouts over him. Ken Stabler, maybe. Patrick Mahomes, yes. Yes.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes is definitely going to be over him. And
I'll give him 19. Patrick Mahomes is going to be up here. It's going to be eventually, once Patrick Mahomes done playing, it's going to say Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Patrick Mahomes, Peyton Manning, Unitas, Marino, so on forth.
That's if Patty Mahomes continues to win Super Bowls.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm going off of that. Bro, even if he lose, even if he don't win a Super Bowl for the next 4 years and still get another one in the 5th year, that'll be a 4th ring. They'll still put him up there because it'll be a 4th ring. But I'm just saying, I see it: Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Patrick Mahomes. Once he retires, is for me. I can't speak for everybody else, but from my history of my life, those are the 4 best I've ever seen for me. Yeah, because my mom was a Joe Montana fan. I watched him as a kid.
Yeah,
I remember, but she had his rookie card, all that shit. Like, she didn't know nothing about it, and I was a kid. She had some bread on her hands, like all that signed, everything mint, all that shit. She had that holler in the little case, never out the case, and everything. That was her favorite fucking player, and then she didn't do nothing with the card. My dad found out it was worth all this crazy amount of money years later and shit. Like, she lost it though. And she had the one where he went to Kansas City for that AFC championship run, bro. Signed all. I don't know where the fuck she was getting. I think dudes was gifting my mom these fucking cards trying to get some pussy or something. Like, I don't know where she getting these from and didn't know nothing about no damn collecting cards.
Well, this ain't signed or nothing, but that's him on KC. I just got
that KC, boy. Hell yeah.
Look who else I got. I got this pink Brock Bowers.
That pink, that breast cancer awareness joint.
Well, the pinks are highly rated. Like, I got a bunch of
them.
Yeah. Breece Hall, got all of them in this shit right here. The Isaiah Pacheco.
So anything what you heard? So anything new about Cleveland and what y'all doing?
Just saying no to everybody.
No to everybody. What y'all projected to do? Anything new? What y'all projected to do? What y'all might do?
I mean, there's all sorts of shit out there because I was laughing at it when I was looking at it. There was people saying all sorts of weird ass things and what they should pick in the first 3 rounds. And I'm still not trading Miles, and they're acting like Miles is great. I mean, I might trade like a Greg Newsome or something like that.
Greg Newsome.
You out of here, Skrills? All right, man.
All right, salute, brother. Hey, B.
No, he's like, "What's up, man? I'm coming to kick it."
Man, he tripping.
But I'm not trading Miles.
Nah.
I might trade Newsome, or like if they get a deal for Ward or something, you trade one of them just because you've got Emerson, and then you'll have one of those guys, and I think that'll be good.
I'm trading Ward.
Yeah, you get like a first round pick or whatever. You make some kind of move with it.
Yeah, I'm trading Ward. Get a high pick.
If somehow we can get Abdul Carter, if Titans don't get him, I'll take Abdul Carter at 2.
Yeah.
And then I'm drafting Jackson Dart down in the
him and Miles together. That's cheating.
Yeah,
that's super cheating.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm petitioning that.
This draft is one that's gonna be unpredictable. The only thing you know is
I'm petitioning that shit.
A lot of players.
If y'all draft Abdul Carter, I'm petitioning the shit out of that.
Wow, man.
Because man, y'all can't have him and Myles Garrett. That's cheating.
Yeah, boy.
I'm shocked y'all didn't keep Smith when y'all had him on the other side. He wanted too much money or something.
Zadarius?
Yeah.
How we traded him to the Lions.
Why y'all? I know. Was he gonna want more money or something?
For him, so I don't know.
That's crazy, man. Damn, y'all better not draft him. Because I don't think he's getting drafted first. I don't think the Titans picking him.
They said they want a generational talent. I think
I get it, but
quarterback is what they need.
If you want a real generational talent, you want to get Travis Hunter. I mean, that's just the only generational. Yeah. When you say generational, that's the only guy on there that's generational. Abdul Carter's not generational. He's going to be a really, really good defensive edge rusher, but he's not generational. Travis Hunter's generational. That boy plays both sides of the ball. He's generational. I think the Titans are going to go with that. I'm not even going to hold you. I know they need a quarterback, but I really, really think they're going to go with Travis Hunter, have another shitty season, get another good pick. I think they want a quarterback. They want something from next year because Arch might be coming out after this year.
Then if I'm them, I trade that first pick. Get some listen, you trade that first pick, get another pick next year.
Yeah, but if you get Travis Hunter and then you still get a top pick next year because they're going to be asked again without a quarterback.
Listen, I'll tell you,
I think they because
down to 4 or 5, and one of them teams are getting up there and they're going to draft whoever Travis.
Yeah, but this next draft, is about to be deep.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I think they want to wait. I think they want to wait. If they saying generational, there's no generational talented quarterbacks in this draft. That's next year. That's next year.
If you trade back and still get Travis at like 4 or 5, because I think he'll still fall. Because if someone jumps up, quarterback's going to go, Abdul Carter's going to go. So you still get a good shot at getting Travis still, and you get another first round pick next year. So you get your high pick.
Well, at 7, well, Steve,
you can get your quarterback and get something else. Shit.
Hold on, let's see real quick.
I mean, that's how I would do if I was the Browns too. If you were really not thinking about taking a quarterback this year or doing anything, I would do that. But you got a lot of shit on your mind now with Myles Garrett, so you're taking a quarterback at some point, and you need to build up.
Right.
Don't.
Let's see. Got the Giants at 3rd, the Patriots at 4th.
And the Giants want a quarterback.
Giants, yeah, but the Patriots don't though. The Patriots, they going with Drake May. What if they take Travis Hunter?
I don't know if they will. It depends on what's sitting there.
Well, for them to trade back to 4, they would have to trade the Patriots.
Kid from that wide receiver from Arizona.
That's what I think because they keeping Drake May. They want Drake May. That's their guy. So they got to get him a wide receiver.
If they believe in Genty that much, maybe Genty goes in.
And then you got Jacksonville at 5, Raiders at 6.
Jacksonville don't need a quarterback, but they need wide
You might be right. You might be right. Nobody might not. Travis might fall if the Titans don't get him. He might fall far. Like not out the lottery, but because he could go because you got the Jacksonville at 5, Raiders at 6, the Jets at 7. That's who could if he falls, I don't think the Jets let him go. Sauce on one side, him on the other side. I think that'll be the team to grab him. Then you got the Panthers at 8, Saints at 9, Bears at 10. I don't think he falls out of the top 10, so I'm gonna stop at 10. Yeah, if he falls far, he could be going to New Orleans, Chicago, or the Jets if he falls. I think those are the teams that he'll fall to. He could possibly fall to.
There's a major hiccup in this whole situation. It's Matt Stafford.
Yeah,
if the Giants
Yeah,
The Giants,
yeah.
the Browns, I think the Raiders, they're all in on trying to get Stafford. And if
Well, I think the Giants go get him because neighbors.
you got to trade, it's a trade.
I think they're gonna do something.
Whoever gives the best package is the one that's going to
Yeah.
go. But he wants $50 million a year.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's what he wants. Some people might.
It's Matthew Stafford, bro. It's Matthew Stafford, bro. He deserves. If Dak can get 50, Matthew can get. I mean 60. Matt can get 50. I think Matt's worth 50. I'd pay him 50 a year because I know he's gonna go out there. As long as he's healthy, he's competing. As long as he's healthy, what am I gonna give up for him?
You think the Giants give up that number 3 for him?
Fuck no.
Exactly. So what?
No. The Rams shouldn't be asking for a number 3 for Matthew Stafford.
They might be asking.
No, they shouldn't be asking for that. I'll give you a second round, motherfucker, and a player.
Well, their second round is 34. That's the second pick.
Damn, no, you can't get that either, son. Future, I'll give him that second. I'll give him the second.
Listen, if that's the case, the Browns got 2 second-round picks.
See, now y'all can take them, and I think just like having Flacco. Stafford, because he's gonna go out there and do the job. He's gonna show up as long as he's healthy. He's just gonna do the job, bro. Like that will be great for y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you.
And then
Matthew Stafford would turn y'all shit around.
You're not worried about a quarterback this year. Nope. That means you're drafting a dual quarter at that second pick if you can.
Yep.
You're showing Garrett, hey, look, man, we need to win now because we got Stafford.
Well, you got to think Stafford will still be a good quarterback for the next 3 seasons. He's still got 3 seasons left of being a good quarterback.
Depending on what happens, you can draft a quarterback next year in that big class and have that dude sit there for a year or 2 with Stafford and learn and then come right.
Yeah. Man, that would be amazing for y'all. That would be great because I think Stafford changes y'all whole entire season right now. If y'all pulled that off and did that, next year y'all gonna be good, guaranteed. Because all y'all was missing was a quarterback, injuries and shit like that. But a quarterback is what y'all really needed.
Here's my dream scenario on the situation. Say we finagle Stafford, whatever. I say somehow we pull because Wilson wants out of New York.
Yeah.
Go get Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I need him out of New York.
Jerry Jeudy.
I don't want to see him there.
Garrett Wilson, Tillman.
Oh, y'all can trade Denzel Ward for that, man. Y'all got Denzel, bruh. And I'll take a young Sauce. He's a lockdown corner already. You don't throw to his side of the field. He's young Darrelle Revis over there. I would definitely trade Denzel and anything else y'all wanted besides Myles Garrett in my top pick.
No, yeah, I'm not.
You're not getting my 2. You never getting that. That's not even a part of the deal. Because I'm giving you Denzel Ward. You're getting a quality corner for a quality
you
corner.
Can trade him for a first-round pick. So that's
yeah. Hell yeah. I'll give you this in like a 4th-round pick. You can get Denzel on like a 4th or 5th or some shit. But that's as far as I'm going. 4 is as high as I'm going. That's a fact. But that would be fire for y'all to be able to pull some shit like that off. To get an elite quarterback and then get an elite young defender in Abdul Carter to go alongside Myles Garrett, but y'all would go from what was y'all shit 3-14 to 14-3. Hey, that's a fact. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because Stafford gonna throw the ball all over the place. Y'all got receivers, y'all got the tight ends, y'all got running backs, y'all got all of that shit. Y'all just need somebody to get the ball to those dudes. Because y'all can't rely on Chubb to carry y'all no more. Y'all, that's over with.
And listen, that changed the whole draft because if you do the Stafford deal, you get a dual Carter, then in that second round, I'm taking a Travion Henderson or a Quinyon Junkins and putting him at running back. And with that other second round pick, I'm taking a tackle to protect that other side. So I might switch up where I pick the running back and tackle. Tackle might come first, but whatever. You're still doing it.
Man, once we get in with these teams like we trying to get in with our teams, man, we got to go, man. I'm trying to GM some shit, yo. What's up, man? Can we just do a GM show, man? Come on, man, one time, man. I told you,
that's what we need to do. We need to get a person for every team and have them come on, and you be the GM. You tell us what they're going to do or what you feel they should do and why.
Yeah, we need to
lay out your best plan for it.
Yeah, we need to do that because I like that, man. Because my Bengals, man, we franchising.
Your brother want to get on, like bring
yeah, hell yeah, we definitely got to do that. My Bengals, though, man, I don't know what we gonna do. They talking about a tight end and shit. I'm looking at these motherfuckers like, if y'all don't draft one of these edge rushers, it's 17,000 of them in the first in the top 20. Like, come on, bro.
Warren? They talking about getting Tyler Warren?
Man, no, they talking about getting some bum ass dude, man. No damn Tyler. They ain't smart enough to get him. They gonna. I don't remember, man.
He's better than Tyler Warren, I think, and he's from
Bowling Green. Yeah, is that where it is? I was gonna say I already know who you're talking about. Numbers wise, he's way better than dude.
Smokes.
Way better. He got wide receiver numbers. Dude from San Jose State, he got those numbers. Like, dude, the Nick dude, he got numbers like that. I seen that shit. I was like, hold on, this is a tight end. Yes, he got wide receiver numbers, bro. His shit is ridiculous. I seen that shit. I couldn't believe that. But yeah, so I wouldn't mind having him. Shit, we could keep Gesicki. Why the fuck we want a tight end? I like Gesicki.
What's Gesicki doing wrong?
I know, bro. But he ain't do enough to want a lot.
No.
He's serviceable, but he ain't do enough to want a lot. We franchising T. Higgins. Joe gonna do some shit to save some money. Jamar not. Unless they put it on the he already said he want a fair deal.
Take it on the back end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless he got to put it, or what they putting stuff into incentives and shit now too, and bonuses and bonuses and stuff like that. Yeah,
back end that shit, and then you'll be able to pay everybody and be straight on the offense. But
and that back end shit though, it's not going to be guaranteed either, because you can be traded or anything like that. So it's probably smart for the Bengals to back in some of that money, man, for real, because we can't just pay.
Well, so you got to think. The thing is like Kirk Cousins deal. A lot of his guaranteed money was front end. That way,
right now,
and then you could trade him and be gone for nothing.
Yep. And they already done theirs. That's already in. It's already over with.
Before March 17th, he's going to be released, or he's going to have to be traded.
Well, y'all might as well, if he get released, go and pick him up.
Well, yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
If he get released, y'all have to have a quarterback. I don't give a fuck who it is.
His ass. And giving the Falcons a 5th round pick for him.
Who?
For Kirk Cousins.
Who, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all need a quarterback. It's got to be somebody.
You got Stafford first.
Well, go after you. Man, if y'all get mad, I'm telling you, that might be the best move that y'all can make. That's the best move that outside of the draft picks, all of that shit. Keep it Myles Garrett. Like that. Matthew, if y'all can get him there, bro, that changes y'all whole entire trajectory in one season.
My whole thing is Matt's home stadium has never been outdoors besides Georgia, but that was nice out there. He's never really had to play in cold weather or shitty weather on a consistent basis. And I
think he'll be all right.
He's always had a dome. He's always been in Lions.
I think he'll be all right.
He's been in LA, so.
He's naturally a passer. He naturally a gunslinger. I think he'll be all right. And I like how he would fit with y'all's offense, though, is what I'm saying. Like, because y'all got weapons all over y'all's offense. Like, that would be like the greatest show on turf down there. You know what I mean? Because like having Kurt Warner, like,
hey, almighty!
Salute. Them bum ass Knicks. Them bum ass Knicks. You know we talking about them bum ass Knicks.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, them bum ass Knicks.
They can't beat good teams, almighty.
Definitely can't beat us. Just saying. You know what I mean?
7 in reality.
Bum ass Knicks, man. Man, just root for the Giants, man. Call it a day. You ain't even got an NBA team. Or go to Brooklyn or something. Because you already know you ain't got no expectations for Brooklyn. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
he don't want he don't think the Nets should be in Brooklyn. He thinks they should be.
Well, they shouldn't. Nobody that lived around that bitch wanted them to be in Brooklyn. All they did was move out people that was cornerstone people.
Wait till playoff time. Your 5 players are gonna be so tired. You guys better hurry up and get out the first round. Y'all not gonna see us in the playoffs.
I like it. He a diehard fan, but the Celtics taking y'all out. Y'all got to see them. So
you got to see the Celtics first.
Y'all got to see the Celtics first, as if it is. Yeah, y'all as it is right now. Y'all got to see the Celtics first. So. Worry about them, bro, because that DeAndre Hunter ad, y'all not beating us, bro. Not in 7 games.
You're going to have Detroit or Milwaukee or Orlando to deal with, and then you're going to have to deal with the Celtics.
But do he think conference? Do he think Cat gonna be able to contain Jarrett and Mobley for 7 games? If it's 7 games, no way. Cat don't play enough deep.
Playoffs.
Yeah, in the first round, y'all might go home.
Well, he
y'all might not be there, but I will say, Almighty, we did just do the Knicks breakdown and all that. I did say I don't think the Pistons can beat y'all in a 7-game series, but then we start talking about it a little further, and I like their team. They might get y'all in 7. If it goes 7, y'all can lose that 7. That's game 7. So what y'all want to do is take them out in 6 games. If that y'all gonna have to.
Hey, listen, Almighty. Mitchell Robinson's like glass, dude. He get touched one good time. He gonna break and be gone. It's like Anthony Davis. He gonna wipe his ass and be hurt again.
Yes, Mitchell Robinson won't make it through the first round. He won't. He's been like that for what, 3 seasons in a row now? That motherfucker not making it through the first round. Soon as somebody put a body on him, he's over. Sit him down. You gotta sit him down. He fragile. We cool with the fragileness though. Be fragile. You know what I mean? Fragile. But if y'all get Matthew Stafford, I think if the Giants somehow pull that out, they got a chance to be good with Neighbors. But they got a lot more shit.
Stafford deal out, that'd be fucking insane for them.
Yeah. And the Raiders and the Jets, those are the teams that I think that would benefit from that.
You don't want Matt Stafford for 2 years? And then draft quarterback next year?
He wanted, man. See, the Giants, man. That's the man. Come on, bro.
2 years, and then you get a quarterback in next year's draft.
That changes their whole trajectory. They go from with Matthew Stafford, they go from winning 3 games to winning like 8 or 9 games at least with the team that y'all got. At least. Like, you don't want that. Like, you're not about to draft nobody that's gonna get you wins like that. You're not about to bring nobody else in that's better than him.
You'd rather have Russell Wilson. you know, Russell Wilson, no.
I listen, I like Russell Wilson. I'm a Russell Wilson fan. But I'm gonna probably take Matthew Stafford over Russell Wilson. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna do it. Now, prime Russell, that's different. Nobody was fucking with prime Russell, but this Russell, he's not trash. I'm not saying that. He's not trash by any means. He can go out there and he can go get you 10 wins for sure. We just seen him get wins. But for Matthew Stafford, though?
Oh, hold on. Fields had 4 of them wins, so let's not.
Yeah, Fields had 4 of them wins, but I'm taking Stafford because he gonna throw the ball. He gonna play the game the right way. I don't know. Well, yeah, y'all. Okay. Well, from that perspective, yes, y'all O-line is yes. You don't want Stafford behind that. Facts.
That's all you got to do.
There's a lot of good offensive linemen.
Better be a tackle.
It's a lot of good tackles, though. It's a lot of good tackles in this draft. They can fuck around and get 2 of them boys.
You could even get some in free agency. Build that line up.
Because y'all need. I'm telling you, if the Giants could get Matthew Stafford with Neighbors out there and then Tracy running the ball and add a couple more pieces, the Giants they turn their shit, and we gonna see Jalen Hyatt be the Hyatt we seen in college with Matthew.
And I like Jalen Hyatt.
Me too. He's a monster. Watch that man score 5 touchdowns in the game in college, but he don't got nobody to throw him the ball. He don't got no. Matthew Stafford's going to throw them the ball. He's going to get everybody involved. Your team gonna look better immediately, just like I said for y'all. If he go to the Jets with that Jets team that they have, you take Rodgers out and put Stafford in this past season. What do you think happens?
He said, get Stafford and draft Shador, then he's cool.
Yeah, that's fire if you do that. If you do that, that's amazing. That's because you don't even got to play Shador right away. Shador, you're going to sit for 2 seasons, dog. We got Matthew Stafford for these 2 years. You learn, work out. We'll put you in when we need to put you in, let you get some reps, but we gonna let you develop, fully develop, though. I like that. That would be fire. But you put Matthew Stafford on the Jets, they probably go from 5 wins to 10 wins. Just last year, they probably go from 5 wins to 10 wins. Just last year. You know what I'm saying? So the Panthers, you put him on the Panthers, they're going to win 4 more games. They won 5. They'll win 9 or 10 games with Matthew Stafford. I'm telling you, like he's a QB that shit translates to win on the ramp.
Yeah.
Like Matthew Stafford wins. This season he just had. I thought they was going to have a better season than they had, but then they started getting all these injuries, and they still made the playoffs. Still dog walked the Minnesota Vikings. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they still did their thing, man. So, and went out and, they had to face the Eagles. So that's, a different animal. But Matthew Stafford was a big part of why all that shit happened. Without him, they don't make the playoffs. So he can completely change some shit. So I like that for y'all, the Jets, the Saints, and the Raiders. That's a fact. But if y'all do that, and the Titans, not the Titans. Not the Titans. They ain't got enough. They ain't got enough.
Yeah.
They ain't got enough. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
They
ain't got
Tony Pollard and shit like that.
And I think they culture trash now too. They need to change. They need a culture shift too in Tennessee, for sure. I want us to draft a defensive lineman, man. We got Hendrickson already. Let's get another edge rusher. Hendrickson, we figuring out his contract, all that good stuff.
And that boy from Marshall, that dude's a beast.
He's a beast. That's what I'm saying. No, it's a lot of beasts.
There's a lot of defense.
Dog, it's just the edge. I ain't even counting defensive tackle. Yeah, I'm not even counting defensive tackle. Just the edge alone. It's like 10 of them. It's like 10 edge rushers that can come in and be effective. And all these dudes is in the top 20. I ain't even talking about outside of that. I'm talking about in the top 20. Half of them motherfuckers is defensive linemen. Half of them. That's crazy, man. So if we don't come out of this, and we got Myles Murphy. I see we started playing him. I just need them to play him. Why did we draft him if y'all not gonna fucking play him? He's Myles a great player.
A dog on the defensive line. I mean,
yes,
play him, and if you get another edge and you play Henderson, Murphy, and whoever.
And just think if they would have played him way more this season with Hendrickson doing what he did. They played him, they just didn't play him like they should be playing him, man. Yeah. He should be the number one defensive tackle, man. You know what I'm saying? He's in there on all the plays. We need him on everything. Man. You know what I mean? He's young too, and he's good. He's good, but he won't develop if they don't play him, and that's starting to piss me off. And if they draft a tight end, like they keep saying, I'm telling you, dog, I'm going to be so mad. We don't need no more offense. We got enough offense. We scored 30-plus points in so many games. Like, we don't need no more of that shit, man. We've even got to the point where we don't even need to have an elite tight end. We took the Hurst kid and made him look good. Like, come on, man. Like, Hayden Hurst, we had him and made him look good. Like, come on. Like, we need pass rushers, linebackers, secondary safety. Fuck the corner. We cool on corner. Our corners are serviceable. We need safeties. We need defensive linemen and linebackers. It's pretty simple. Draft defense.
So simple.
In your head on paper until they mess everything up, man. Free agency and the draft, though, we got to address defense, man. We have to.
Yeah.
We would have had a way better season if we had defense. San Francisco cooked what they got to do in this upcoming draft. What they need to do.
They got a
6-11.
Problem is, I think injuries did them in. Ayuk, McCaffrey.
So they just need to get healthy.
There were some other defensive players. I think injuries really did them in, but
It did.
If they could build more on their defensive side, add another edge on the other side of Bosa, or if you grab somebody in free agency, like Joey's about to get released. Because he's $12 million on the books. The Chargers are going to release him, add one deal to go grab somebody.
I think Joey Bosa overstayed his welcome.
On the other side of Nick.
Right. I think Joey Bosa need to. I don't know, man, because he ain't has he had a full season yet?
I think this year he did.
This year is his only full season, right?
I think this year he did with Khalil Mack, yeah.
Yeah, he was injured coming in the league. He got injured this last year playing for us in Ohio State. Him and his brother. Both of them motherfuckers got injured. But the Niners, I think they just need to get healthy. And I think it's about time they need to move on from Deebo Samuel. Get something, get a return.
Go do that.
Get something for him. And hate to say it, Probably time to move on from Kittle and get one of these young guys.
What? Move on from Kittle. That dude's
they don't fucking use him. I'm not talking about because he trash. I'm talking about because they don't use him.
You get rid of Debo, then that opens it up because you only got Ricky Purcell and you got Ayuk.
So, yeah.
Then you got Kittle now. Now you got to start using them like this year.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that because I think Debo is just a distraction for them now. They don't need him no more. Yeah, his days with them are over. The way that they use him don't work no more, and they won't use him
on the Broncos or the Chargers.
Yeah. He need to be used a different way. The way that they use him is not working no more.
They was trying to use him like a Swiss Army knife too much.
Yeah, you can't do that no more. I think they messed him up to where he couldn't perfect his wide receiver craft because they kept putting him in the backfield and kept doing this and all that. Salute. Like I think Debo would have been a way better receiver if they just kept him playing receiver full time. All that running back shit and all that, man. But his time in San Francisco, I think it's just up, man. They need to move on from him. And if they don't use Kittle, man, by that trade deadline, y'all might as well go ahead and trade him, try to get you something young for the future, man, because I hate that they don't use George Kittle. And we'll take him. Joe Burrow will use George Kittle, yo. Joe Burrow will use George Kittle. Kittle will be back at the boy. I'm trying to told you, Mike Gesicki was looking good when Joe was throwing him that ball, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to told you, man. And Dallas Cowboys, what running back they drafted? Because you know they drafted a running back.
They're doing Genty.
If he's still there, you assuming that he's still there?
Because he should be still there at 12.
Yeah, because
unless the Bears take him, because the Bears are talking about a running back too. If they're done with Swift,
that's too far though.
The Bears might take Genty.
That's too far. The Bears is 10. Well, Genty going before 10. You got to think Genty going before 10 because New Orleans could fuck around and take him if they cool on Derek. If they want to stay with Derek Carr, the Panthers got Bryce Young. They might take him. They don't got to run it. They got Chuba. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Genty goes all the way down to 10. Shit, Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Jacksonville, they got a running back, but I think they need another one. I think they need ETN needs some help.
You got it at ETN.
Well, I like him, but I don't want. If you could draft a Genty with ETN, you automatically look better. But it's still gonna come down to Trevor Lawrence. But I just think. I don't know if Genty falls that far though, but I wouldn't be mad if the Bears taking him though. But I don't know because Caleb Williams throw too many passes. I don't want to see him go there because Caleb Williams, they're going to have him throwing 30, 40 times, 50 times a game sometimes. So Genty won't get the carries. So I don't want him to go there. Not the Bears. Hell no. I hope they don't draft him.
No.
Dallas is the team that Genty need to go to. Him, Judkins, Travion Henderson. One of them need to go to Dallas, bro, because they'll get the carries. Those are the three best running backs. They will get the carries. One of them got to go there.
Well, Henry says if they get O-line help, he's hoping that Genty's the pick.
Yeah, so I'm saying. Well, if they pick a running back, they're getting line help. That's coming
Genty
regardless.
Falls to the Chargers at 22, that would be insane.
I don't want to see that though.
I do.
I don't because they got J.K. Dobbins.
Man that uses the run.
Yeah, but J.K. Dobbins is gonna get all of those carries, bro.
No, he ain't. J.K.
They love J.K.
J.K. got hurt again.
Well, depends on how they feel about him, but they love J.K. Dobbins.
They'll use Genty. They'll be doing.
Yeah, but J.K. got injured at both times. He got injured 2 years in a row in fucking Baltimore.
Yeah, I don't think Jim Harbaugh, if he's able to get Genty, that's a thing that he'd do.
Of course you take him. Yeah, hell yeah, of course you take him. But I think the best fit gonna be Dallas. It would be Dallas because they need they don't have one. They don't have a running back at all, and he's gonna get the carries.
Then you got Dak, but Rico's not
bro.
One.
He's a third. He could be a 2, but he's a 3 for me. But they got a good offensive line. You know they're gonna make their offensive line great. I know, but they're gonna. Trust me, I guarantee you that the Dallas Cowboys draft the offensive tackle in this draft.
Dallas would take the Arizona wide receiver, and he says he loves Ohio State running backs. He's taking Henderson.
We got 2 of the best ones, Judkins and Henderson. I think Henderson is the best running back in the draft. He does everything. He blocks better than any of them. That man be laying shit out. He's big. He's faster than, I don't know if he's faster than Genty. He's faster than Judkins. That boy is fast. He might be faster than both of them. And he's a receiving back also. So,
all right. Well, look, we appreciate y'all joining the chat, jumping in, viewing everything.
Man.
Hey, come in. Stay tuned Thursday for Off the Rails with Jay and Scully. And we'll be back Monday with the cheap seats. But hey, we love y'all. Have a good night. And as always, salute.